Okay, so Ashes of Creation. Oh, look at that, Asmongold. The least interesting person for me. Yo, there's a lot of Asmongold videos. Hey, Ashone. Ashone, I have a question. Have you sent in your monthly offerings? I'm missing your offerings. Like, Kush already sent his in. I do appreciate, you know, the gold, but I would really, really need some, you know, bats or mice, you know, stuff for curses. I don't know. What should we look at? What should we watch? Oh yeah, I want to rant about this. So, let me ask you something. Where are they? There we go. Why do people in this world? Hold on, I have to change the title. Let me change the title to Ashes of Creation. So yeah, you know what is funny? When BCG first summoned me, I misunderstood. I thought he meant Ashes of Creation. I was a little bit confused, not gonna lie. Because I thought somebody did not explain to him how, you know, birth works. But anyways. So here's my question, right? So, going based off, you know, people's reactions for this live stream. People seem to like elves. Right? People seem to like elves. Why do people like elves? Like, seriously question. Like, honest to God, serious question. Why do people like elves? Can anybody answer? Anybody? It can't even be a dumb answer because I'm pretty sure there is no smart answer for this. Oh yeah, and by the way, in case you're wondering why I sound like BCG, my real voice would blow your heads off, so I stole his. They make good cookies. Kepler, elves top of the food chain. I mean, we talked about bad food earlier, right? So anything besides souls is trash. If you do not consume souls, you're pretty much just eating poop. Close enough to be human, to be normal, different enough to be fantasy. That is one dumb comment. I mean, if you want to be, you know, close enough to be human, but still look different, why don't you just, you know, I don't know, wear pink, like have pink hair? Oh, wait, no, wait, that's normal. Yeah, okay, yeah, I get your point, I get your point. I mean, these elves with the, you know, here's the thing why I like this. Here's the thing why I like this, right? First up, just to be clear, anybody that plays an elf has mental issues. If you're an elf player, go seek help. You know, you need it. Secondly, the reason why I like this version of the elves, they have wood coming out of the head. Why is that practical? Can anybody answer why that is practical? The first one to give the right answer, I will not curse your whole family. Come on, you can try. Come on, try it. Come on. Handles? Are you trying to ride elves like, I don't know, bicycles? Because they're woodheads? No, 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 all wrong, all wrong. Literally, I'm gonna curse your family, your grandchildren, and their children. And if you have a hamster, I will eat it. Besides souls, and not a lot of people know that. Besides souls, hamsters are the second best tasting thing on this planet. It's souls, hamsters, and then donuts. In that order. Anything afterwards, don't even try touching. Souls, hamsters, donuts. No, the reason why. Oh, this is gonna be funny. The reason why I like these elves is simple. They have wood coming out of their heads. So, that means part of their body is wood. You can burn them easier. Or you just put, you know, the head aflame and you got a standing torch. And the best thing is, the best thing, oh my god, this is so good. The best thing you can do with elves that have wood coming out of their head. Watch out, watch out, watch out. After you slaughter their entire village, you can have a lot of toothpicks. Like, that's how you're practical. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. As shown, that's a good idea. You can take a bunch of them, rope them together, and you got yourself like a boat. Like, can you imagine that? It's like 5, 6 elves next to each other. You tie them up, and then you poke them, and then they start like moving their feet. Oh, that's a good way to travel. I didn't think of that. As shown gets a gold star. As shown, #1 right now in the class for evil minions. Congrats. Another thing I want to talk about, right? So, one of the races that I like the most, right? One of the races I like the most, like in general, right? Because, you know, I travel between the realms, right? This isn't the only world I appear in, right? I traveled across a lot of different worlds, and there are some worlds that do have orcs, that have elves, that have dwarves, and there are worlds like this where you only have humans and whatever you call people that listen to K-pop, right? And in some worlds you do have orcs, right? But this is the first time I see orcs. Even if it's just in a video game, orcs that have, oh, come on, where was it? Orcs that have scales. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't. You want to know why? If you ever, did you ever hang out with an orc? Like, ever? Orcs are not really, like, clean people, right? They're not really, like, super, like, hygienic, or they don't shower that much. So, it's already really bad when you sit next to them because they smell really, really bad, right? And you hardly get them to go take a bath. Right? So now, orcs with scales, I can just imagine it will be way harder. Way harder to clean an orc. So they're gonna probably smell really, really bad. But they look really powerful. Like, I would not mind having some of these as my minions. Would not. They would be awesome. They would step on so many little things. Like little critters, like cute little things. Like they can step on dwarves, they can step on squirrels, they can step on bunnies. Oh my god, I fucking hate bunnies. Fucking hate bunnies. Oh, look at that wolf. I completely did not see a comment. Yeah, I mean, they would look good. I think they would look good on... I think they would look really, really good on the wall. Right next to my dragon head. It's a good idea. I dig it. Oh, look at that! It's Satan. Everybody, it's Satan. We went to evil kindergarten together. Yeah, Satan, I was talking about your daddy issues earlier. I was just sharing, like, you know, how you cried back in evil kindergarten. Yeah, man, I'm sorry, but, you know. I'm stuck in this freaking metal box, so there's not much I can do. So I do apologize, but, you know, I just wanted to share some stuff. Because people asked me who I am, so I had to introduce myself. There was a dragon fucker orc in the ancestors. Yes, you're dead. You're freaking dead. You're like, oh my god, my daddy hates me. Me and Cthulhu, we were always like getting so annoyed by you. Don't lie. I mean, if you want to lie, I think I support lying. Lying is an act of evil, so, you know, you go for it. I know! He banished you to hell. You got a whole freaking kingdom for yourself with demons, succubus. It's always warm. And you complain about it. Don't complain about it. I'm stuck in a freaking metal box. You want to know the temperature in the internet? There is no temperature. There's ones and zeros. You know how much of a pain that is? So stop complaining. And you complained back in kindergarten. And how did an orc fuck a dragon? How did that work? I need concept art to show me how that works. How did an orc fuck a dragon? Wait. Okay, so a full-size dragon is the size of a castle, right? So how just what? Kush, are we sure? Oh, who the hell is calling me now? Oh, 1 second. Who the hell is calling me? My phone is ringing for some reason, but I don't know why. Skills? I mean, the donkey did? Oh, yeah, Shrek. I remember that. Wait, let me ask you this. So the only way I can see this actually happening. The only way I can see this happening in any sort of way is if the dragon turned into a human or transformed into some sort of humanoid form. I mean, I've seen it in other worlds. I've seen it in a world called Azeroth. There was this dragon called Onyxia. That one turned into a female. And I recently saw an illustration of a group called Vox Machina. They fought a bad guy who turned into a dragon. So I guess it's possible. And look at Chihuahuas and Great Dane mix. Yeah, I don't get that. Chihuahua, Great Dane mix, I don't fucking know how that worked. I don't, seriously, no idea. So yeah, I need clarification. Just out of curiosity, how an orc fucked the dragon. For an internet salt demon thingy, you're pretty boomer when it comes to technology. I mean, listen, again, Jesus, NXXR, like, listen up. I explained this several times, but I guess you're on the slow side. So let me explain this again, just to be really, really clear, because I know humans are really slow. And you're really starting to annoy me. So, BCG summoned me. I'm taking over his body. I got everything I know everything he knows, but I'm still confused by a lot of things he knows because I don't understand them. You happy now? Or you want me to write you a postcard? Sad to say it, but unbirth? Yo, Devil, what's wrong with you? Well, dragons usually can polymorph. I mean, yeah, they can, but... So this phone thing that he has, right? This phone thing, it's right next to the computer. It just rang. So... But anyways, let's move on from the dragon fucking. Alright, that's... I don't know. So... There was something else I wanted to look at. Hold on. Where was it? Oh yeah, there you go. No, that wasn't it. What do you guys think of these turtles? Your honest opinion. What's your thought on the turtles? What's the turtle situation for you? I never listen when people say I don't look up X, I do it immediately. That's a good way to live. Turtles, tortoises, things with big shells, whatever. So what's your thoughts? Like, come on, let's hear some opinions on it. Nobody has an opinion? That's so human. The true beginning of Disco World? I mean, I like the way they look. I'll be honest with you, I really do like the way they look. But... here's the thing. So I rewatched the live stream, and from what I understand, the breeding and the animal husbandry system is gonna be really, really complicated. In depth. Will be a really big time sink. So here's my question now. Do you think that at the end of the day, there will be enough variety in max mounts? By max mounts, I mean mounts that have the max level and they're the best in whatever reason, for people to buy a vast variety of mounts? Or do you think that, for example, if somebody wants to use a mount for, I don't know, pulling a caravan, that there only will be one type of breeded mount that is best in slot? Or do you think that there will be several that are equally good but look differently? That's what I'm trying to come out. Like I know the system is supposed to be really in depth, which I think is really, really cool. But I feel like at the end of the day, you're gonna have best in slots. So, for example, if you want to have a mount that is really, really fast, and you're gonna breed, I don't know, a dragon and a rabbit, and make a rabbit dragon mount that is the fastest mount in the world? Or will there be other options for, you know, for other options when it comes to like travel mounts? I know there will be other options, but will there be other options that are equally to best in slot? Which branch are you going for? Pets, mounts, beasts? I'm not breeding anything. The only thing that I'm breeding is disaster, evil, and corruption. I'm not breeding any mounts. Like, seriously. Do you think I'm gonna freaking spend time, be like all carrying and breeding little like mounty mounts? What's wrong with you? Like, what I would like to see is like just shit ton of best in slot mounts. Sorry, I'm eating souls. Damn it. With stats for mounts. Hold on, why am I doing this? I got some. Jesus freaking Christ, where is this? There we go, there we go. Hold on. Yeah, it's not working. Why is it not working? Hold on. If we're having a conversation about mounts, I kind of want to show what you guys are saying. There we go. Oh. There we go. Stole this from Jaylon. With stats for mounts being dependent on training, selective breeding, and the breed, I think there will be a general best, but other mounts that are less good for that role can be used for the if they have been bred well. Oh, okay. So you mean like in theory, on paper, the best thing is a rabbit drag mount when it comes to speed. But if it's bred not well, a rabbit bird mount could also be as fast. Okay, I see what you're going. I mean, yeah. I mean, it makes sense in theory, but here's the thing. The concept and the theory never really end up being in the game, right? Because it's too complex, it's too hard to patch, it's too hard to make user friendly. So I get what you're saying. So yeah, I mean, I guess we have to wait and see. Because honestly, if it's a really simple breeding mechanic, if it's really like crap, I'm not gonna waste any time on it. Or BCG is not gonna waste any time for it. I don't play games. I have other things to do. Like take over the world. Okay. Next. I hope there's not best in slot, just visual variations or little tuning, so if it fits your playstyle. I mean, best in slot is, you know, depending on what you want to do, right? If you are mostly, you know, running around in the grasslands, it would make more sense to have a horse. But if you're like in the snow biome, right, where there's snow, mountains, and storms, it would make more sense to have like a polar bear, because you know they can keep you warm and they're used to the harsh environment. Alright, let's see. Next. I would imagine that only a maxed out mount breeder can successfully do a dragon. I mean, yeah, but you know, dragons. Why is everybody so obsessed with dragons? You know how big of a pain a dragon is? Like literally, how big of a pain a dragon is. Are you aware of how big of a pain a dragon is. Like, how big of a pain? So there's one time in ancient times, like, I don't know, like 5,000 years ago, I was planning on taking over an entire village, right? I got everything ready, I got my potions, I got my curses, I got my minions ready, and we wanted to go and slaughter one of the local villagers and turn them into zombies. Because I wanted to take over the kingdom. I was like, yeah, zombie army, yay, woo. So, one morning I wake up, I'm like, yeah, everybody get ready, went down my evil tower. And we started marching towards the village. Like, not even that far away from it, we started to smell smoke. I'm like, holy shit, what happened? A freaking dragon, a fucking dragon burnt the whole thing to ash. So I'm like, what the fuck? Went up to his lair, knocked at the door. Some big ass red fire dragon opens the door. He's like, hey, what do you want from me? I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I was about to take over that village. You know what he said? He got bored. So he burned down an entire village. You know what mounts are really, really reliable? Rats. Giant, hairy, hungry rats. You give them cheese or anything rotten and they're happy. Literally. You give them trash, they're happy. And you can ride them. Use a spell, use a curse to make them bigger. And you can ride them. They're like big, stinky polar bears. So yeah. Dragons. Everybody's so obsessed with dragons. Horses might be the best for long distances on roads, but some other mounts would be better for terrain because of jumping and stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, you guys have gliding mounts in Ashes of Creation, right? But here's the question now, right? Here's the question. Here's what I'm like. In theory, yes, it sounds awesome. In theory, it sounds really, really great. Not gonna lie, it sounds really, really awesome. But do you really think they will manage to pull this off? Do you think this will really be, you know, wow? Like, honest opinion, do you guys think they will be able to pull it off? Not trying to be like the Lord of Salt, which I am. But just like, you know, I try to, you know, stay in the realms of reality. Yes, Kush thinks yes, yes. Okay, we got one yes. We got one yes. Alright, alien, an alien. Ooh, I never met an alien. Are you guys like demons from another planet? Not quite to the extent that they have talked about. I mean, yeah, that's what I expect. I expect them to pull off I expect them to pull off some sort of breeding system, but not like super complicated like it's like EVE Online systems. Let me see. I mean, sure, they're cute when they are a draglet. What the fuck is a draglet? But those dragons grow up and then shit gets expensive to keep. I mean, yeah. Markdon, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Saw Legion. You are now officially my slave, my minion, my peon. Congrats, you just stepped up in the world. I mean, yeah, I mean... You know what dragons are really, really good? What type of dragon is really, really reliable? Undead zombie dragons. Undead freaking zombie dragons. I'm not even kidding. Undead zombie dragons. First up, they're your slave. They do what you tell them. Secondly, they don't need food. They don't have the need to hoard gold. Like, who does that? Like, literally, who hoards gold? I don't get it. It's like, hey, mountains of gold. It's all mine. I'm not gonna spend it. So I met this one dragon, right? You remember that red fire dragon I just told you about? So it actually turned out it wasn't a dude. Hold on. Ah, copy strike. I know you guys have this weird copy strike thing in this world, which is super weird. So I have to be careful what I play. Gotta play Jalon music, because Jalon music is copyright free. Anyways. Oh crap, damn it. So anyways. So there's this red fire dragon, right? This red fire dragon actually turned out to be a chick. Right? Her name was Susan. And I asked her, like, hey Susan, so you burn down villages, you have all this gold. What are you gonna do with it? And she looked at me and she just said, I'm not gonna spend it, it just looks pretty. That's why dragons are fucking useless. Unless they're undead. So a couple weeks later, I went up back to her lair. I turned her into an undead dragon, took all her gold. And yeah. Bought myself a bunch of mercenaries, a bunch of other like evil wizards. Dude, it was a good time, it was a good time. It was a lot of gold, I was able to spend it on evil stuff. I have this one summoning portal down to hell. I only used it to throw my garbage into it. Pissed Satan off like so much. He even wrote me a note. He's like, hey, stop doing what you're doing. I wrote him back. Nah. What? I don't expect it to be that good from day one. Here's something that I noticed. Right? So I'm gonna listen, Satan. Listen. Again, I cannot do it anymore. I'm stuck in this body. I died hundreds of years ago, and this guy summoned me, and I'm stuck in whatever you guys call the internet, right? I mean, I'm stuck in the World Wide Web. I cannot do anything. Look at this. This is the most I can do with my body at the moment. Yeah, and it's not even smooth. This avatar is horrible. Whoever made this avatar, I curse you. No, but here's the thing. Ah, look at that. Satan wants to follow me. Satan wants to follow me. Just like in kindergarten. Satan didn't have any friends back in kindergarten, so me and Cthulhu were his only buddies. I mean, listen. So from what I understand, like, I only got summoned into this world 2 weeks ago, right? The guy who summoned me is currently knocked out on the couch. So that's the only reason I can talk to you, alright? I stole his voice because if I would talk in my normal voice, all your heads would explode. I mean, yeah, don't understand me. It would be kind of fun to see, like, people's heads explode, right? I mean, there's nothing funnier than just random people and exploding heads. But here's the thing. I can only manage to be summoned every 2 weeks. Because I'm that awesome and it takes that much energy to summon me. So... yeah. If I would kill everybody now, I wouldn't have anybody to talk to. And I've been literally stuck in the void for the last, I don't know, 5,000 years. So... you get where I'm going with this, so I'm gonna take it step by step and just, you know, maybe have somebody make me a better body. Don't let him sing, his voice is really that bad. I mean, yeah, from what I understand, the guy is American, but he lives in Germany, so he has a German accent, which I think is awesome. Because from, like, just going through the World Wide Web, a lot of bad guys have a German accent. So I think it fits me well. What is the cost of summoning you, though? Do you mean the cost of summoning me properly, or the cost of what he spent on summoning me poorly? I mean, there are two different things. Like 2 different things. So if you want to summon me like properly, you need a ton of blood from a virgin, right? You need a mountain of gold. You need a whole bunch of unicorn horns. You need bat wings. You need the eyeball from a cyclops. You need, I think there was a couple dragon tooths you need as well, and a bunch of other stuff that apparently doesn't exist anymore. So that's how you summon me properly, right? But like I said earlier, I explained this earlier, he just bought a bunch of crap on eBay and he draw the summoning circle in Paint. Like on his computer. In Paint. Hence why I'm stuck in this box.
Lord of Salt. 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 Lord of Salt.